It's all time. It's the only way.
One of them might have to go.
I know. I don't like that.
Who you think, just out of curiosity, because I've wondered this, and I kind of know the answer, and I know it's not going to work in my favor.
What's that?
Who you think has the greater upside?
Jovic or Ware?
Yeah.
It's a great question. I thought about this.
No, you didn't.
I have thought about this. Actually, I've spent many a nights laying in my bed thinking about it. Who's got the greater upside, Jovic
Why?
or Kel'el Ware?
Hey,
That's strange.
see why?
No, what?
It's going to be
I'm so glad you asked that.
That's strange.
our.
He's been waiting for this moment.
No, he hasn't. Will you just answer the damn question and stop?
Well, why? Why do I have to answer it so quickly? Why can't I just
chew on it for a minute?
Explain what you think by upside.
So, in 3 years, who would have made the biggest impact?
Okay. Here's the
to
thing.
This team.
Here's what I wonder.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I think
Uh-huh.
if you talk about Kel'el Ware, what I think he can be is in the perfect glove fit next to Bam as like a role for the team. What I wonder with Jovic, this is my heart of hearts, okay? And people will say I'm crazy, okay? I think heart of hearts, I think Jovic is the better player. I do. I think just the way he plays basketball, here's the problem with him. He's a different player. I think he's best with the ball in his hands. Let him to go out there, facilitate, see the court, see vision, getting better with taking advantage of size mismatches. That's something that he has to improve on greatly. But he gets downhill, uses that Serbian Terminator body, chiseled. Something about it. And then
not chiseled.
No, he's chiseled. He is. No, he is. He's rocked up, dude. I'm telling you right now. No, dude.
Why do you got to go?
I'm telling you right now, he's chiseled.
This was a good, normal conversation that you took to the next level and made it a bleep show.
I have thought about it, and you asked me a question. Now, will the Heat ever give him that opportunity? Will Spo ever say, hey, Jovic, here's the keys?
He don't need the wait.
Here's the keys.
Neither one of them need the keys. We're not talking about that. I'm not talking about him having to be.
I think he does need the keys. I've thought about this.
Oh my God. I'm sorry I asked.
Why?
I am so sorry.
Because you're a Ware guy.
No, it's not that.
It's okay that you're a Ware guy.
No.
Because I love Kel'el Ware too. I don't like it being. I root for both of them.
Hold on. I thought about it, right?
Yeah.
And I said to myself that I think Jovic has the bigger upside because Kel'el will only be a center.
Mm-hmm.
They won't move him around. Jovic can do a lot of different things, thus making him more important. That being said, right, I only asked the question because if you go out and start making these trades, you're going to have to go into it willing to give up one of them.
Totally fair.
So that's why I asked.
I think because the Ware is like, oh, this is going to fit next to Bam. That feels like it's going to work.
Where's foot in the paint?
And I feel like they're like, oh, that's why we got a guy who's going to block shots at the rim, a deterrent there.
Mm-hmm.
When you have your guys that you felt like you've invested in with Bam and Tyler, it's hard to be like, hey, actually, it's this guy. But some people don't. What? Let me ask you this. What if? I know I'm going to get made fun of for this.
No, but here's the.
Just let me just. Can I say a take?
Go ahead.
Don't compare the players. Compare the situation. But what if he's just Serbian Jalen Brunson?
Who?
Jovic, dude.
No,
I'm telling you. What if we're overlooking him?
Hey,
no, don't do that. You guys asked me my thoughts, and I'm just telling. No, don't. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Hold on. Here's the perfect answer.
We're just saying things.
Here's the
No,
perfect.
I'm not just saying.
Hold on.
Don't say that.
I got the perfect answer by Wade 06, MV3. Where it can be a 2010 two-way player, Jovic can be a 18-7-5 guy.
Ooh.
And that's you see what
That's
I mean?
not that different though. Like those are good things.
No,
Two
I'm
good
just saying that, but you kind of like they're gonna play two different games.
Third season for Jalen Brunson. 13 points a game.
No, okay,
Just saying, like there was a big glow up for him.
yeah.
What if Jovic is Serbian Jalen
But
Brunson?
Jovic could blow up like that. Ware is not going to. Just because of the position he plays. That's kind of where I'm getting at. And you know how much I want to keep Ware.
Mhm.
I'm here. Can I just say this? This is the truth. I would love to keep Ware. But I'm worried about how he's going to be received by Spo.
For sure.
Spo just doesn't.
Especially after that stinker in the playoffs.
Right.
Mm.
So that worries me.
There was a time like
There was a time where you
like they
thought-
both have their signature games this year. I would say Jovic, it was the Warriors game where he's flexing on Steph Curry. Remember when he gave Steph Curry that work? And then you have, of course, Kel'el Ware, who dominated Victor Wembanyama. Dominated him. I love them both. That's great. Leroy just showed me a picture of Brad Marchand doing uppies on Connor McDavid. Should we hear from little whiny baby Leon Draisaitl?
Ooh. Yeah, for sure.
Well, you know what? We'll save it for rats off a ship because he's saying he's
cranking up the excuse machine.
sure is.
See, it's
not
hard,
listening.
dude. I'm telling you, the hardest thing in sports to do. Right now, look, you watch 6 games. There is no question in my mind that the Florida Panthers were better than the Edmonton Oilers. No doubt, right? So anything that comes after that is going to be the old excuse machine, right? Because in the end, you were not better than the Florida Panthers. It's hard for fans. It's hard for players. It's hard for competitors to admit that. But we know the truth.
Tears says, how old is Jovic now? He just turned 22 like a week ago.
Right. I get it. I see,
like the tough
Jovic works better in what the Heat like to do with the point forward, a number of different guys bringing it up, giving Tyler an opportunity to play off the ball, which is probably his better position, right? So
I just think he's the best playmaker on the team. Like,
Jovic?
yeah.
Right. So, but again,
Like,
but this team.
Why a 6'10" guy is our best lob thrower? I don't know.
But here's the problem
But
with
he
all
is.
here's the problem with all this.
Hmm?
When we start facing all these teams in the East,
Yeah.
you need a big.
What if we have 3?
What do you mean?
All of them. Put
3.
them just all together.
Bam.
Bam. Jovic. Where? Tall time. Is calling him Serbian Jalen Brunson too
think
much?
If you put Bam at center, you're moving him backwards.
Yeah.
Why?
The guy just went. He carried the Knicks to relevancy.
Uh-huh.
You can't say that this.
But
guy,
at one time was thought not relevant. You realize he was not drafted by the Knicks.
correct. He was a
He was an
Maverick.
afterthought on the Mavericks.
He was a Maverick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Part of that conspiracy, if you ask me. Like these Mavericks are trading their key pieces.
Chase says, "What are you smoking?"
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Like I don't want to.
I'm
I don't
smoking
want to.
off-season fumes.
I don't
Smoking
want
on
it.
that fodder.
I don't want it to like. I'm just trying to get to the reality of where we are,
Mhm.
and that is that if you trade for anybody substantial, you may have to give one of those guys up. And I would say that you have to come. You that's going to be a part of your reality. So let's have the conversation now versus later.
I think this was cordial. I liked it.
No, it wasn't.
I think it was
Because
cordial.
you always have.
Why?
Why can't I have a serious conversation with you?
We did. We had a great basketball conversation.
No, we did.
Why?
No, we did.
Because I went too far?
You always go too far. You can't have. That's why. Like I'll say, hey, That's what people wonder why I say.
I'm
hey,
not comparing them as players. I'm
but
just saying,
when I say, can I ask you a question? I say that in hopes of turning off the machine
Mhm.
and having a real conversation. So that's like, okay, let's reset, refocus on this.
like Bob.
Yeah,
Focus.
but no, you don't. It's like Looney Tunes with you.
Jovic for MIP.
Ooh.
Who the hell's MIP?
Most improved player.
Oh,
Hmm.
I mean, I mean, I would like Ware for PT playing time because like he's so. Spo is like I've never met a guy who doesn't say anything, committed to the grind, and Spo gets fed up with him so quickly.
That's true.
But not Jovic.
No,
Jovic
he was
is
hard
not-
on Jovic the first 2 years. I mean, he sent his ass to the G League. You know, remember he
For
like
a day.
no, they sent his ass to the G League and they're like, he's like, you could go try be a 5. And then Jimmy was like, he's not a 5. Don't do that.
But again, is that not bad coaching? That you have a guy that has this skill set?
It's not good coaching.
It's not. You have this guy with this skill set, and you're saying go to the G League and try to play.
Well,
the
it's
5.
like Eric Spoelstra says, you know, he says the old Spoism is, you know, make me watch you, make me play you. And
Or
then
how about you say to Spo, hey, how about you play me at my position?
it sounds like you got a bone to pick. I don't know.
I don't have a bone to pick. I'm just saying.
Seems like
Jovic
you
is
got a
not.
bone to pick.
Wait,
Someone's got a
Jovic is
bone
not
to
a
pick.
5,
Yeah, I'm not this.
Hey.
and neither is Bam.
Yeah. Well, I'm not disagreeing with you.
Bam is a change of pace 5, but you can't start the game off with Bam as a 5 with all the work that he put in and all of the ways that his game is expanded, and he gonna throw him in the 5 and put him in the paint.
Dade South says that bone to pick is under Leroy's car seat.
Nah, I moved it.
We didn't get to play it yesterday. We'll play a little Rats Off a Ship next.